Hello students, I hope you are preparing well for the Doon school examination. In this video, we will discuss what the paper will be like, the types of question and the important topics. After that, I will provide you with the sample papers that I have made for you. So first let's talk about the types of question you will encounter in the examination. So first one is the close-ended question. In this, you have to follow a specific method to get a particular solution. And the next one is the open-ended question. So in open-ended question, you can get more than one correct answer. The answer might vary. Let me give you an example of close-ended question. So let's say if the question is given as the difference of two numbers is 32, give two sets of numbers that satisfy this condition. Explain your reasoning. So explain is different thing. So we'll not go in explanation. So the difference of two numbers should be 32. So we can find infinite numbers that have infinite pair of numbers that have a difference 32. So the answer might vary. You will find infinite pairs. So this is an example of open-ended question. So I have also given an open-ended question in every paper. Also, I have marked a star on that open-ended question. Now let's move to the important topics. So first, talking about the topic integer. So you should be familiar about the fundamentals of integer. That means how to add two integers, multiply, subtract, divide. So you should know about the fundamentals of integer, and you should also practice the type of questions like let me give you an example, the type of question that are based on integers. Just like if a question is given, it states that Sheila moves some kilometers west, denoted by a negative sign, and then she moves some kilometer east following the same path, the east to be denoted by a positive sign. You need to calculate her final position in terms of an integer. So these type of question you might also get in the examination. Now let's discuss about fraction and decimals. So you should at least know how to convert a fraction into decimal and the decimal into fraction. And you should know about some basic word problems of fractions and decimals. And you should also know in decimals how to multiply to decimal, how to divide to decimal. These are some basic and important things. And now moving on to the next topic, that is playing with numbers. You should know about the difference between the factor and factorization. So children confuse between this word factor and factorization. So you should know the difference between these two terms. And you should know, because the chapter is thoroughly dedicated to LCM and HCF, so you should know about LCM, HCF, and the relationship between LCM, HCF, and the product of two numbers. You might have seen this formula in your textbook, whichever textbook you are following, you might have seen it. Now coming to percentage. So you should focus on the word problems that involve increase and decrease percentage. So a sample paper that was provided by the Doon school in 2022. So that included that percentage increase and decrease question, and also the paper that was conducted in 2022. That paper also included this topic in which you have to increase a number with some certain percentage. So now coming to the next topic, speed, time, and distance. You should know how to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second and meter per second to kilometer per hour. So I think that is enough, but if you know more about speed, time, and distance, that is very well. Now coming to next topic, that is exponent. So you should know about the basic law of exponent. That means when the base are same and they are in multiplication, you have to add the exponents, and the base are same, they are in division, you have to subtract the exponents. So these property and the negative power, property, and the property of zero, index, you should know. You should be knowing these concepts. Now coming to algebra, the most important topic. Algebra is a very vast topic. So in algebra, you should know about algebraic expression and how to make an algebraic expression by going through the statement, by reading the statement, and how to solve simple equations. Substitution is very important. And now coming to geometry section, lines and angles and triangles. So in lines and angles, you should know the basic properties like vertically opposite angle, linear pair, corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, co-interior angles. And in triangles, you should know the angle sum property and the very important property, exterior angle property. So you might have seen my video in which exterior angle property question was there. So previous year paper that I have analyzed it, 2022 paper. So now coming to next topic, that is quadrilateral. So you should know about the basic property of different type of quadrilaterals. If you don't know, I will provide you a PDF in which I have made a table that will make you easy to learn all the properties of quadrilaterals. And now coming to the next topic, that is symmetry. I don't think this topic will be heavily featured on the examination, but it is very easy. You have time, you can do it. If you have time, you can cover it. So the next topic is perimeter and area. You should understand how to calculate the fencing, the cost of fencing, area of complex shapes. So this is important. Volume is another key topic. So in 2022 sample paper that was provided by the Doon school, so a question was given on volume. That question was a quite typical, a bit typical. So I have provided a screenshot on the screen. Also I have included this question in the sample paper. Now coming to a most important topic, sequence. So in sequence, you should know how to find out the nth term of the sequence and the next two terms of the sequence, the term to term rule. So these things are important in sequence. Sequence is an important topic. You will definitely get a question from sequences. For probability, there is a 50-50 chance you will get a question from this topic, but if you have time, you can cover this topic. I think this topic is very easy. You will be able to cover this topic in a day. And lastly, there's data handling, in which you will see mean, median, and mode. So if you have time, you can review this. You can review it, but if you don't have time, you can go through the topic that I've mentioned earlier. And so these are the important topic. If you haven't prepared for the examination, you can go through this topic, but if you have prepared for the examination, so that's very good. These topics and sample papers are also eligible for the entrance of other boarding school examinations like Hopetown, Mayo, Willems. And if you need a private tuition and if you want to prepare for the entrance exam to these boarding schools, and you want to study in a patterned way, you want to study mathematics in a patterned way, so you can contact me on this given number. Now, as for the PDF of the sample papers and the properties of quadrilaterals, I have given you a Google Drive link in the description. You can access that folder from that link. Till now I have uploaded 3 sample papers, and I'll be uploading one more in the next 2 days. So if you have any doubt regarding anything, feel free to ask in the comment section. Thank you, and best of luck for your exam.